Hi, Charles viewers. You're welcome to this very special moment, a very crucial moment that I would like to also bring to your short. Something very important that is thrilling. What is most important? What most you want to say that if your angel is active and is working, I will dedicate this moment to all the great hard workers of their nation, a nation of the Lord, a nation that is built on the foundation of great strength and of gold, of timber, bauxite, and then every wonderful thing that is out there that you want to say is on nation and for nation building purpose. That I would like to come with, and you'll even be amazed where I am currently, and the screen will show you where we're probably uh, broadcasting or taking this live broadcast from. I wish to say something, but anytime trying to say I wish, I would just want to go straight forward and say I want to do this. I want to do this for what purpose will I do this? It's one reason: life. Life actually concerns every wonderful creation that goes with creation. And for this creation purpose, I show on the screen what we say is it. I'm at Umbrella Junction. You want to look at this. You see how beautiful it is at this night. I don't want us to use any reflection other than a real look of these heavens. Taking a look up there, and the clouds are really showing. You can see how beautiful and excellent clouds are formed right here in this city where we communicate city. A real city is where actually there is life. So having a city set on hills, and going out to be really respectful and precise. Here, we've been experiencing water challenges for a couple of days now, and then I want to just look at it also in a way that some of you may be looking at things and hearing. Uh, that if you don't have any knowledge of things, how do you go out there and say you're talking to somebody or having a conversation with somebody? And for real reasons, I want to show you that if there be no water services or water pumping to the system or state, how do you have how do you expect people to live and say we trust in the Lord? Where we have a Lord means there should be water available, food, and every resource that makes the nation enjoy. All these things and the money and whatever said money that you go for as loan, you never share with anybody. You were there right there when one of the Daily Mail follow on most of the things that I said, that unless you be a missionary, you will never understand what is the concept and of the Lord and what He's doing. That if we need water and just for people to have, and I have to say water, you have to come work around. Water is this that you cannot do without. What I told you are comparing the situation or what you account for this loss. You want to say it's like we don't have water in the city or a part of the city or an estate having got water. Here you see the light reflecting. This is the most powerful area and beautiful area when we consider the city. Yeah, the city, this you can have everything. Now, what makes it very beautiful is the cloud you are seeing right there. If I wear white and you're seeing the city out there, so the city on here or down here must also have life. How people can work and work and work. How to build a nation. You take money for many things without sharing with the people the life they need, the life they deserve. How do you blame it on somebody for doing it wrong or right? If we also look at it in the same way you are, it's just like no difference. Are you like white? Then we show you cloud out there. That if there be clouds, then there should be food. Or we don't know that we make it rain. All this is what we make rain from. But who should do this? I'll let the Spirit agree with you. Having very well and excellence. What do you describe as an excellence? Excellence comes from the Lord. So we don't have anybody called excellency if you are not a missionary or an apostle or the apostrophes of the heavens. Angels are the ones who are in charge and operating. We don't have any black African that is an angel. If you have any black or whatever comes from black, we are saying black. It means black doesn't really contain life, except they are manipulated by themselves and many other things. You don't trust that somebody says somebody is mother, father, or son. Yet you want to call your own African also as what? The same kind of thing, like you don't expect Trinity to be understood by the things that you want to say, father, mother, son, building a nation as a family. Then you just don't want to trust that it's a word that have a code that you want to say is a role-playing God or creator. And you want to name yourself after one of those things. How dare you do that? You can do that. So we're looking at who should fix something. What you think? Whatever there's a change, and whenever there's a change, you just call it a change. And that change should not affect any good thing or positivity. It should only add to the system. What is advanced? What do you think we are not going to spoil? What we are not going to waste money on? All these things comes with a cost. So you cannot tell us you are the one coming to build nation. These nations we have built already. So when you come in or somewhere along the line and we just see what things infringing on the rights of persons, look, I tell you, you can take 9 billion cities and share with every single person on this soil, this country, Accra or GH Gold Coast. 300 cities each every month. You can pay 9 billion is not anything to this nation. You make businesses with the money that we have. Yet from the beginning that this country started ruling with whosoever and whatever that they claim, nobody has ever been fed freely. Yet we are calling a land that is blessed with what? Even the word blessed is a sin. It's bloody thing. But when you say seed of plant of righteousness, there we can see the Lord working. You cannot take money on behalf of the nation and get the population, and we only see the money being put what underground. Where you just bring life into the people. Don't you know that the angels will never tolerate anything that you so think that is a God? We don't see God. We don't know what you say is God. All that you want to say that is God is when you are functioning. That is the thing that we need as a God. When you are not functioning, you are not a Lord. Yet you are the one telling somebody that is a God. If you are not a Lord, how do we know what is God? If you are the one who doesn't know God, then why would you teach us what a God is? We don't need to hear this. Where we say people create and somebody came to preserve and conserve, these are the things you consider. You cannot just set up in your faith in places and things and begin to do things anyhow. There are masters on the road. When you enter any place or territory, you need to at least, with the spirit, depending on how you are given, consulting well. Investigating yourself or the spirit and just ascend and descend what it is in those places, what fit well, what doesn't go well. If you're just doing what is of law of nature, that is no problem. But just infringing on persons or people's rights, as keeping them smelling, you have to know that is no holy person. There is no holiness in that. I'm telling you. Broadcasting live at this time. Look, we're going to show you a fair lady who just dropped right now. And that she joins again. Because I'm working 24/7. I'm having a 36/7, and we're going to have 37/7 right now. The fair ladies are all on this transit. Or you don't see we working. Do you know what time it is? Whilst I'm still up here, the spirit will keep them going and rooting up there like that because I'm working. I'm still bringing up live issue. Not where you go out there somewhere, you sleep in and you tell us somebody's working, which will be working for you. There, if the angel work for you, the glory is ours. It's not for you. If they have to have God sleeping and we don't know God doesn't care about anybody, we don't need God. We need who is in the Lord or in the God. Because if somebody comes out of a house of a king, we have probably almost everything, every information we need. But if you're all just walking around the territory of this person and you don't even have access to their gate, whatever I say is lies. You better know that it's 23:52 a.m. right now. It's just about 12, so just drifting from p.m. to a.m. So just look at how close they are right now. p.m. and then a.m. What do you understand by that? That we should have no water in the street or in the homes that we build as estates. Can't you see how light? I'm not using any light other than the physical light or how the city or the place looks. Is this reflection we are having? Just look around, take a look around. What do you not see? What do you not find here? What are you telling us? What are you telling us? We've been working all day, all night. Are you been sleeping and telling us you are the boss? Boss for what? How can you be a president? You being a president means you came with somebody. That person you came with is the one who call you a president or presence. He doesn't really need you if you are not functioning. It's like when I'm moving as an angel and my host, or I'm moving around legends, or the legends, and you want to be one of that, probably you want to say he's the president. So when you are even carrying any load and your load is on the shadow of what? The shoulder of your angel, then you better admit that angel will talk before you do something, or you consult every time. What we say you shouldn't bridge. Don't bridge Muslim issue. Don't put Muslim issue into the nation's affairs. Muslims have their own nation. Let them go to a place they were promised. so that it won't conflict all these things. Who you are to honor, you don't honor them. You are moving around or giving what? Our money to the people who were not given this land. What is wrong with you? You can't do that. This is not a Muslim nation. You must consult what you should do, what you cannot do. Why you pay or look, this is millennium. I'll show you that. Millennium. This is the generation that we say is millennium. I won't show you any name of any God. We are saying millennium. If you don't know the generation of millennium, when I mentioned legend, did you not see what is legend? Multitude of that is following one person, you don't know it. All these are the spirit and souls and people we want to say are life-giving. Or when it's time for war, they go before the war. What is wrong with you? How can you call it a nation? So you call it country. Country is where people move from different countries and where or lodge in a different country or countryside. But the nation itself, you're not a part of it at all. You are not a part of it. Nation is what? The Lord himself who brought it as a seed. That is the main nation. So having this country is not one nation. Don't stop calling the country that is the country. Stop calling it the nation. So that when you are sinning, we will not see the nation being a part. Because when the nation sins, it is about the Lord himself. You better stop that. I have many other things to say or talk about. How do you expect that the Lord should honor you for who you are, that you wicked people voted to power, that you think that is what we claim is a glory? You can't be on the jubilee. This is not your level. You don't expect such things to happen. Of course, you take money. You have never built anything that truly give life. Let's say that we made this road and we cut off point right here, like just about 50 years or up to 70 or 70 meters. You want to say is to you about 70 feet from that to that place, just this. And we have a cut off point here at the umbrella junction. Isn't this beautiful to see that? You want to see a lady drop? Look, that's a lady. Do you see that life matters? Here it is. Let's say if the Lord of heaven descend her from heaven, would she not come and drink water? Or would she not bath if she had clothes probably from work today or at this time of the night? Or you want to say that the ladies should be disgraced, whereas they are the ones who maybe say, oh, we delight in this, let him come. Why they bring you, you're on show what? You came to meet a prince. You came to meet a king. There is no president that is above a king. You better know that. This is not your battle. This is a great Lord. A kingdom have it what? Everything. Were you here when we work out these things or they dug here to only show you that there's water in the pipeline? That even if there's no water flowing to the homes of people, you will still have it like a well. This is the well. This is a well. You probably say, even if you haven't bathed, you can get water out of this place and bath. This can save life. So that's what we save as a nation. So whatever we get up and do that you have no idea of is this, that you don't have it because you are not given. Start to get a language. English language is spirit and code and what? Secret. So when you say one word, they have spirit and meaning. You don't understand. You only speak. You don't know what you say. You don't know what you say. You cannot treat people or persons that way. We are not all citizens if we are not enjoying the money of the country. There is nothing like that. You cannot take money in the name of a person and share with somebody unless you are a part. Then it's better you want to say that the Lord gave everyone to Satan, so that Satan is feeding his own, so that we don't have any God. And we don't see the difference. Even when they try to show a difference, they don't want to make it possible. What is wrong with you? I don't think there's any situation to agree on. When you are doing the wrong thing, you must be punished. I'm telling you, we are in a generation where you are not a part of this. If you want to do that, we have 37 military hospitals in this country, then you better know that. Better know that. I've shown you almost every time. My sticker for doing this is that somebody that says blameless, or the blemish that you were told about the book of Ruth. If you don't know Marlon and Ruth and all of that, what really happened is this. They are original people. How they were saved. How they were saved. Or you want to see what is here? This is red. There is a greatness, a great power in this. There is an action. If you don't take it, it will whip you well. Because this is weapon for military. I am the Lord who made it possible. You cannot tell me that we have worked and you go and give our glory to the same God who is lying. Okay, to that, they are working effectively. Whether they are lying or saying the truth, that's prophecy is working. But in reality, I'm telling you, we who made it, those of us who made it, who came as a purpose from heaven, not from your God, nor your religion. We are telling you, you can't do certain things. You know that. Look at it. If we are not working, how do you expect to see the cloud that is white? How do you expect to see stars up there? No, what do you want to see if you're not expecting any good? Why? Why do you expect the Lord to be good to you? Then those of you who have what? Deaf prophecies, look, that is your master, respect it. If you sin, already is proclaimed and pronounced from around the globe. You have to do well so that your angel will carry you. I said, no, this you don't deserve to die now, or we give you this day or that. If your own Lord want to kill you, nobody can stand it and say they shouldn't kill you. They'll kill you. How will you know what I'm saying? You have to escape life from dangers into real life. Because what you are told that you have is like you say you have life. That's why some of you are what? Misusing nation asset. All right? You carry nation asset and give to country. Do you understand what the cost of this is? Who should pray for the thing to be ready and give to somebody who doesn't deserve it? Or you think the constitution was raised for men to only what, abuse the country and the nation asset? So that you say people are just welcoming themselves on the land that they were not given. Don't you know that people who are traveling from one place to the other are given to? You don't do that. I'm working. I'm not an old man. I'm Sylvester Weshibe. Sylvester January. Beth is the one standing here. I'm not on anybody's platform doing what I'm doing. This is what I've done for many, many years. You can show me nothing because this is my glory work. And my kingdom, as we are building here right now, who we want to say that is here? Only probably who are driving and going up and down. Who want to say that is a pastor or that is a prophet here? Except where they were probably given. That small where they were given, that's where they can boast. But they know nothing on the street. That which build the world. They don't know it. They can talk about creation, yet they are not a part of creation. Because whoever is a part of creation would have that same power which made it created. So that wherever they call you by spirit, you will know. You'll be right there. And whatever service or whatever strength or whatever element is available that you give, that is the best of your contribution. You are not called to sit in any office. You are not the one working. Well, you want to say that at this time of the night, it's 000. Now, so we got 0000. That is 88. You want to save water. This water now, you say pure water. Look, pure water right there. Yes, I say it. That's pure water right there. That's sachet water. So you can turn this water even back to the same water. This is what we are saying. 7 days is what you are now saying as sachet water. You cannot tell us that you have men working. Who are they that are working? Where are they called to work? This is where they say we want to see if truly you are the ones working. You can't send any master here to come and do this for you to go and say that you are the one who did it. Those who work here, they have a master. That master is automatic call. That workers you found here, you thought you sent here, they will be recognized other than you. Because you are to lead a path to where they say we are working. You don't do that. You stay in the offices and you are taking pay, working and using the money, wasting the resources that we have. Almost everything, yet we don't enjoy anything for free. What is wrong with you? You take several trillions and billions of what? Money in the name of the country, and then you share to the wrong people. Joe Biden and co. on Daily Mail. I have been saying that this country we need to be giving free money now. It's a high time you pay people hourly, not for monthly or whatever. So that you know if you are giving a token, you know if you can buy food today or today you cannot buy. Then you know how much you should give them. And look at the nature of work they are doing, and then you pay out to that. You don't tell her the Constitution of Ghana. So if it is law, you say it. So that you don't tell us that Constitution of Ghana say we should give you to this, who were working, whatever. That is not what is here. Professional state. You have to know what is life. Those who have engaged so much in these activities or for long hours, you cannot come and misuse them or make them lazy people, baboons to work for you. No, you can't do that. You should come and work now. They should be resting. We are not old men standing in any camera. We have our own work. Look at what I'm standing here for. Am I not in a simple foot? If you are a king, you will see your finger and nails showing in the light. How our little down foot, look at it, the military foot. What can you say you know about what I'm showing you? You are wearing shoes, yet we don't see the work of the shoe. And we wear what cannot work here. And that is what is on the plane, inside the airplane. Do you not find that I just have to come here and then the airplane fly over my top or fly over my heavens? That shows you is the doing of the Lord, showing them wherever high position, that is where they know there's life. So they fly past here as there is life down here. We are not dead. You may be seeing somebody to be your Lord and dead. We are not dead. We are the ones showing you what is here. Life. If I show you this is water, maybe listen, watch. You heard it right? If not water, what else do you want to expect to perform that action? We can't be here doing what you will. You must do according to the will rather of the Lord. If air is blowing from the side, you must follow what the air is saying and where it's going. The minute that is being led by the Spirit, then you know where they say you should build, where they say you should not build. These are the kind of things we wanted to do. Do you not find why I'm saying that if I'm not sleeping now or not going to rest, the vehicles are moving? Because that is showing that we are not dead. If vehicles are moving, then you should know why the Lord made it. I would like to come to an end of this broadcast, but to hammer quickly on this Joe Biden issue, they say $770 will be paid to persons in Los Angeles. All of that. That is different. Then they say they're going to take care of them for they'll take care of 100% whatever they want to do for 6 good months. They're going to do that. Look at it. You're going to see it like the truck. You see the truck? That's the kind of work they're going to do. If I speak, you're going to see that live. You have to see the word live. This is how they're going to package things and then resend to them for what they've lost, like these treasures. So they're going to stock back again or restore to them some of these things that you don't know how it happened, because there is a Lord and angel. When you fail to honor him or obey him, you will see yourself. Look, the aeroplane right there. Check over there. That's the aeroplane showing up the red light. Obviously, my lies. If that is a lie, the aeroplane is right there. They know that I'm standing here. I'm the one doing this. They know nobody can do this in the world. There's no God who can do this in flesh. You look at it. You see the light? That is the light, red light right there. They are flying over my house where we sleep. But they first flown here to the side here. Now you see, because they know if I have to go and sleep, I'll go on that same line, that bearing. The house is just under where they are flying. Fly over my roof. That is it, just behind this side, behind this house. That is where the house is. So if I mention it and you don't see it, what would you say is the one talking? Okay, now that everyone has gone to sleep, who is the one doing the talking? So that when you are seeing it, that you know that all the prophets and whatever they got, they have gone to sleep. I'm the one talking, they are doing it for you to see who say it, and then you see it live. They are not lying. For you to say, oh, we are hearing many voices, so we don't know who is really doing it. If you fail to do that, here, just say it red as color. The love that is not sleeping yet until we sleep. Yeah, maybe when I show you that there's red light on the airplane showing navigating red, so that you didn't see it live as maybe brightness to now this effect you saw it. And they're going to do that. I've been saying this in this country. This is what we have to do now. How much you take for this nation that is small like this? How much? If you take what? How much you need? Just 30 million people. Pay everybody monthly 300 million. Whether they work or not, they must be given because they are citizens of the land. 300 cities just to ease them of certain things or things that probably they need. You gotta live their livelihood of a prayer. Like just say that. Taking care of their little need. And we work over 7 years without pay, without nothing. And you are showing us our glory should be given to Muslim for what? Where is the Muslim coming from? Do they not have a land? Or in the Bible, were you not told that they were given a nation that they will be great? Why would they leave their nation and come to another nation? And then you won't tell them, oh, why we don't want to give you this? It's because the Lord gave you what you have already. Go and take care of it. And you are giving this nation's money to them because they are manipulating you well. If you are not powerful, they will manipulate you. Simple, you hear it. But for you to know that you are not under any manipulation, then you are a missionary that the Lord probably brought. That is probably a prophet. You are probably apostle or apostrophes, or probably the angels in real flesh or souls of the heavens. This we come to an end. Surely, I tell you, I can't be doing this work. Look at me in the eyes, in the light. I'll always be in the brightness of the light. I always be in the brightness of the light. Just take a look around. Do you see the nose? This is the one who is reflecting light. Do you see where I'm standing? I've shown you that I've always been the real one that you need. Do you see the rosary? That will show you. You see the rosary in reflection. Who is black? You see the shade, and you see my skin. Who is in the light? You see the car reflect its own black, but you see another white. They are showing you who I am. Now you don't see it. Very well. Here we come to an end of the broadcast. Take care.